Oh, we are live. Live, 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 like 1995. Now, chapter 3, The Stranger. Now, this had a very interesting concept when they remade it. They basically, I thought it was going to continue on from where it left off in the original Strangers film, which took place in, I want to say, 2000, and it was like a reboot of it, and it was okay, wasn't that great, but they just went away from that altogether and just basically made a whole new series. Rennie Harlan, directed it, and he hasn't been doing anything in a long time, but I used to love Rennie Harlan movies, but he directed one big movie and chopped them into 3 pieces. Now, it only works really if the first one is very successful, and it did moderately well. The second one I thought was way better than the first, and guess what happened there? After being way better than the first, the third, this film here, all of them continue. It's the same night. It's like the next day. So all of this happens within a 48-hour period almost, seems like. And it's like a continuous uh situation. So part two kicked off right where the third one ended. And then this one continued to take place and kick off right where everything else continued to move forward. Countless and countless efforts were made to try to make this thing efficient. Now, going into this process, Screen Fiend fans, I know y'all love movies. I love movies, but you can tell when something is being overdrawn. And the way this is plays out, they pretty much give up everything in the title of what did you think it's going to appear to be like. And to me, that would have probably been more interesting than what we got. Um, Closing and ending this film, it just was not a good payoff for me. I felt no one cared about the third or the final act of this film, and this one gets the worst review of all. 2 stars out of 4. It really was dragging and dull as they kind of went back and told some past history that seemed more like if you were going to do it, just go back and just tell all past history because the climax of the movie is really you're at the end. There's really no more you could really get to at this point. So, spoiler alert, in case you didn't see the first two, you can probably end it right here. Uh, she is pretty much indoctrinated. They kind of catch up with her, and she's the only one that really survives. And at the end of the two, she took out one of them, and who was really the one that put it all together. So now, at this point, they decide to continuously, with their mission of taking people out and taking them down and doing the things that they're doing in these small little out towns, everybody's keeping hush and quiet about what's going on in the town, and now no one seems to care about the activity. I just felt that this story, the third act, just made no sense. It was all over the place, rushed, and I don't care. I left the movie feeling very underappreciated of the movie. So on that note, I'm out. Remember, 2 stars out of 4. Watchable, but you won't remember it when it's all said and done. The ending is so stupid. It just makes no sense. I didn't even stick around to see if it was an end credit because there's nothing more you could really do with that film. It's just like it's over. Thank God. The second one is the best one out of the entire series. So Anyway, I'm out.